As week. Rob Frazier here. Daily method of operation, evening schedule. Before I go into this, if you missed the first two videos, I'm gonna go ahead and put them the playlist up in a little card at the top of the video. Also, if you're new to the channel, name's Rob Frazier, full-time affiliate marketer, been around since late 2015. Got into affiliate marketing in 2010 and started to succeed in 2015, and so here it is 2022. So I'll let you know, kind of been around a little bit. So getting into this is the third, well actually the third installment. My evening routine. Also, before I get into this, my last video I talked about what I do as far as following up, not what I do, but just in my afternoon time. I'm usually on a cell phone, a lot of the times just messaging people back and forth. After 7:30 p.m. every single day, my time, I like to be done messaging people and being on social media. And sometimes I may back that up a little bit. You know, sometimes I may be done at 6:30, sometimes I may be done at 5:30. I'm in Pacific Standard Time, so 5:30 my time is 8:30 people on the East Coast. And you know, it's just, if you don't limit your time in various places, it'll, especially like social media, can it be so dominating, you're going to drive yourself crazy and burn yourself out. And this is coming from a guy who used to be awake at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'd be half awake, I'd look down at my phone, I'd see a guy message me, he's in another time zone, sometimes he's overseas, you know, in London or, you know, someplace. And I start messaging the guy, and next thing you know, I'm awake scrolling Facebook mindlessly for like an hour and a half. So that's where I'm coming from with social media. So every single day after at least, you know, 7:30 at the absolute latest, that's when I'm done with social media. And that's when also my kiddo goes to sleep. And that's also when I start my evening routine, which is my long-winded intro. My evening routine is pretty simple. What I like to do is set myself up for success to start the next day. So usually in the evening, I will program my emails in my autoresponder at night. So instead of waking up tomorrow morning trying to type up an email to email my list, I come up with the email at night. Also, another extra point, I carry around a notebook with me, or a 3x5 card, and throughout the day, whenever I get an idea, something I want to email my list about, something I want to do a video about, I write it on a little notebook, notepad, or whatever I have at that time. You'll never find me without pen, pencil, and some sort of paper, so that way I can always, you know, just out and about, get an idea at the park, write it down. And so, and yes, I will write it down instead of typing it in my phone, because I'm trying to limit my addiction to the cell phone. So I'll do that throughout the day. But at night, that's when I'll schedule my emails to go out in my autoresponders for tomorrow. And in a later video, my fourth installment of this daily method of operation, I'll share how I actually get ahead of that. Because now I'm to a point to where I'm scheduling my emails to go out a month out. So I'm not always behind the power curve, but I'm actually ahead. I'm creating content. I schedule it to go out in the future. And so if I want to take a week to just totally detach from social media and emailing and everything, I can do that. So that's what I'll do in the evening. I'll schedule my emails. I'll prep my safe list email. So I mentioned before, I surf my viral mailer payday emails. I'll surf them 3 times a day. And depending on when I send out my safe list email ad, I will prepare my next day's ad at night. And preparing an email is really simple. All I do is go through my email swipe file and find the email I want to send out. and I have it set up already on a Microsoft document. I'll cover that in a future video. If you have questions about that, leave the question below in the comments of this video. So I'll schedule my email to my email list. I'll prep my safe list email. I'll schedule my social media post. I don't like to wake up and then try to think of, oh man, what's inspirational or what's super good marketing type post. At night is when I'll have my notebook with me and I'll look over my notes, say, okay, that's a good thing I can post, and I'll prepare all of my social media posts at night as well. Again, in a future video, I'll actually share how I'm actually getting ahead of that and scheduling my social media post up to a month out instead of waking up and trying to figure it out that day. So, you know, basically you can see the theme here. At night, after the kiddo goes to bed, social media is off, schedule my emails, schedule my safe list ads, schedule my social media posts. If I want, I'll surf a few of my viral mailer safe list emails. And then lastly, energy permitting, how awake I am, I'll edit my videos and blogs. I got about around 1,500 videos on YouTube, and I don't know, maybe like 100, 200 blogs written. But that's the time I'll actually go through and polish up some of my content here on my blog or my YouTube channel, just depending. And that's basically it. During this time, I'm also listening to either a marketing training or something inspirational to help on my mindset. So I'll plug in my headphones, throw that on. And every now and again, no, I shouldn't say that. 90% of the time, also at night during this time frame, I'm also filming videos. Right now, it's not evening time and it's light time here, but 99% of the time, I'm cutting my YouTube videos during my evening session as well. My YouTube videos are always usually cut during my afternoon or evening sessions, but 99% of the time, it's my evening session because during the day, the kiddo's like always glued to my side and I hardly ever have a chance to get away to do these videos. So that being said, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them below this video. If you're first time coming across me on YouTube, if you got value out of this video, leave me a comment, let me know what you thought. Say, hey Rob, that was some BS. Hey Rob, I want to see more of this. Hey Rob, I have a question about that. Leave that below. I'm also going to include a card, and I'm also going to include this video in a playlist so you can actually see my whole daily method of operation. My next one in this series is going to cover what I do when I'm going on vacation, because that's a big one. Or if family's coming into town and I know I'm not going to have a lot of time to work on my business, what do I do during those periods? And that's going to be my next daily method of operation video. I'm going to call it vacation mode. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. If you got any value, share this video out. Name's Rob Frazier. Leave your comments in below, and I'll see you in the next one.